Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Friday, February 9th, 2024. A fatal motorcycle collision in Yucca Valley left the rider dead. Yesterday at approximately 12:45 p.m., the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department responded to a report that a motorcycle had collided into a light pole on 29 Palms Highway near Kickapoo Trail. The Sheriff's Department reports that a female rider lost control of her motorcycle, colliding into a light pole in the 5540 block of 29 Palms Highway. The rider was pronounced dead at the scene, and her identity has not yet been released by the county coroner. Z107.7 will update this story as we learn more. New details have been released regarding a fatal off-roading crash at King of the Hammers last weekend, and alcohol is believed to have been a factor in the death of a Lake Elsinore man. The California Highway Patrol reports that just before 7 p.m. on Saturday, a Polaris being driven by Christopher Layton, a 43-year-old resident of Corona, drove over a dune in the Johnson Valley off-highway vehicle area. The Polaris became airborne and rolled several times. The CHP reports that Layton and a 16-year-old female passenger were both wearing harnesses and suffered from major injuries. They were taken to the Desert Regional Medical Center for treatment. The CHP reports that a third passenger was not wearing a harness and was killed during the rollover. The San Bernardino County coroner identified the deceased as Stephen Etherington, a 43-year-old resident of Lake Elsinore. The CHP Morongo Basin Station is continuing their investigation into the crash and believe that alcohol was a factor in this incident. No arrests have yet been made. The 29 Palms Historical Society continues this week with their Fridays at the Museum, an ongoing lecture series that explores local history, wildlife, and our captivating desert landscape. Reporter Heather Clisby has more.
This Friday, February 9, the 29 Palms Historical Society will continue their ongoing lecture series with the program How to Have a Deeper Spiritual Relationship with the Desert. Hosted by Morgan Phoenix, the evening will explore lessons from Native peoples from various regions around the world. The program begins at 7 p.m. and doors are open at 6:15 p.m. The Old Schoolhouse Museum is located at 6760 National Park Drive in 29 Palms. Admission is free, but donations are welcome. Reporting for Z107.7, I'm Heather Clisby.
The Morongo Valley Community Services District Board of Directors is holding a special session meeting tonight, with the sole agenda item being a closed session for directors to discuss pending litigation. Tonight's 7 p.m. meeting of the Morongo Valley CSD Board is open to the public, though the board is expected to convene mostly in closed session. Any reportable actions taken during the closed session will be shared toward the end of the meeting. The Friends of the Joshua Tree Branch Library will be hosting a book sale tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. All books and DVDs will be on sale for 50 cents each. While you are there, you can become a member of the Friends of the Library. Membership includes 10 free books per year, 1 book per visit from the Friends of the Library bookstore. All proceeds support programs at the Joshua Tree Library, located at the corner of 29 Palms Highway and Park Boulevard. Theater 29 will transport audiences to the 17th century Spain in their next production, Man of La Mancha, beginning March 1st. Arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas announces the cast and their impossible dream.
Theater 29 proudly announces the cast and creative team for Man of La Mancha. Gary Daigneault directs this reimagined classic musical following the misadventures of Don Quixote, written by Dale Wasserman with music by Mitch Lee and lyrics by Joe Darian. With musical direction by Bianca Stoker and choreography by Lisa Hodgson, this production opens March 1st and runs through the 17th at Theater 29 in 29 Palms. Joe Chaplin heads the show as the Mad Knight himself, Adam Shows is Sancho, and Annalisa Pilecki as Aldonza. The rest of the ensemble includes Kurt Schopner, Dennis Easy Booze, Jared Palmer, Cruz Jimenez, Brittany Vachon LaGuardia, Tiffany Crocker, Kimberly Sontag, Ron Botteroff, Colleen Bedell, Lisa Troxa, Zaira Ferguson, Alon Evans, Donovan Cox, and Julius Dean. Man of La Mancha includes mature content and sexual situations and is not appropriate for children under 13. Tickets are available at theater29.org or 760-361-4151. Reporting for Z107.7, this is arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas.
And finally, the Yucca Valley Lady Trojans came up just a bit short of pulling off an upset and were defeated by the 12th-ranked Aquinas High School Falcons 65-62 in a CIF division to a first-round playoff game Thursday night in front of a raucous crowd in Trojan Gym. Senior Cadence Tarrant was nearly unstoppable all night, scoring a game-high 33 points, grabbing 12 rebounds, and going 11 for 11 from the free throw line in her final game in a Lady Trojan uniform. Taylor Monroy knocked down 14 points, while sophomore Tegan Moon chipped in 7 points. Junior Cece Gilmore was in foul trouble in the second half, but still managed to get 4 points and 8 rebounds. Sophomore Lyrics Thompson and freshman Kamea Medina each added 2 points. The team finishes the season with a 24-5 overall record. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear news happening, let us know about it. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z1077 Local News, I'm Jeff Harmetz.